What's up, guys? So welcome back to Farming Simulator 25. Dude, I don't know where this game has been my entire life. I am so excited about this series. So thank you guys so much for all the love and all the tips and help on that first episode. Honestly, I'm just really excited. I've watched so many tutorial videos. I want to give a shout out to Farmer Cop. He's uploaded like 30 videos in the last couple days on this game. So really appreciate you, dude. Coming from a newbie, I'm kind of getting a direction on where to go, but this game is so complicated. There are so many different things you can do. I feel like we just kind of have to start small and work our way up. So I'm excited to plant our first fields today, maybe do a little bit of contract work and just kind of get things going. We got to make Grandpa proud over there. So going into our map and stuff here, basically, this is our farm. This is the entire map. Obviously, we currently have fields 2, 3, 4, and 5. So we're going to work on planting some, if not all of these today. We do have the ability to expand the farm. We can buy other fields as we go on. We don't need that right now. But yeah, 2, 3, 4, and 5 here. We can see what we've got going on growth-wise. So it looks like we've got... what is that? Stubble tillage over on 4. I'm not sure what that is, but we're going to have to, get these fields ready. We're going to be planting them today. You can see your soil composition, your hot spots, your, currently owned farmland like this. It's just insane. Now, this is our crop calendar. I think we're going to make it easy on ourselves. It is a highly recommended tip. A lot of people just play this way because it's more fun and you have more freedom. I think especially starting off, we should try to make it a little bit easier on ourselves. We're going to go in and we are going to turn off seasonal growth. So if we turn that off, you can plant anything at any time and harvest anything at any time. I just feel like if we're already trying to figure out how to plant and harvest things, we don't also need to add the timeline in where if we make any small mistake, the entire thing goes out the window. So we're going to make it so we can plant everything so we can kind of learn the process, and eventually we'll probably make it quite a bit harder. We've got our animals here. I'm thinking we're probably going to take a look at those in the next episode. They have a little bit of food currently. Hopefully they're going to be okay and they can, wait a month or two, because I think every day in game is a month. Now, these are contracts. We're definitely going to be doing these. These are basically one-off jobs that you can do to make money, but I want to get our fields planted first. We've got our production lines. We're going to get into that later. I've also turned the time scale down to real time, which a lot of you guys suggested in the last episode, and I'm trying to think, is there anything else that we changed? We have crop destruction on. A lot of stuff said to turn off field stone because they're really annoying. We might turn that back on eventually, but we do have lime on. We've got weeds and we've got everything else. Actually, I think we're going to need to lime our fields. Let's go soil composition. Yeah, every single one of our fields needs lime, so I'm thinking that's probably where we could start today. I don't think we have any sort of a spreader, do we? So that's our seeder there. This is going to be our cultivator. This is just our little carrying trailer thing, so I think we're going to have to buy a spreader. Dude, there are so many vehicles, so many trailers, so many things. Like, again, it's a little overwhelming. I just want to get into all the crazy stuff. I want to get into forestry. I want to buy why can't I buy a forklift? Well, I mean, I don't know what we need a forklift for, but eventually we're going to end up buying a forklift. We need fertilizer spreader. Is this what we want right here? I want something that can do both fertilizer and lime if that's possible. Okay, so this brittle can do both. You can see the lime down there. I guess that's the one we're going to be going with. It's $45,000. I'm imagining we're probably going to need, I mean, should we look for other spreaders? We're definitely going to have to buy a weeder as well. Oh, those are cheap though. That's good. Okay, I seed tanks, no. I just want to make sure we have it right. I think this is what we want. I think we're going to buy this $45,000 fertilizer spreader. We could lease it if we wanted, but I'm going to purchase it because I think we're going to need this, over time. So $45,000 down the drain, dude. We don't have a lot of money to be able to work with, but that feels good. Also, I think the weirdest thing is I wasn't able to find a setting in game to be able to increase your sensitivity of the mouse. I can turn up my DPI and that makes it a little bit better, but then the menus get all weird. So where does the spreader go? Does it show up at a shop? Warehouse? Oh, wait. Is that... Ah, there she is right there. Okay, it's over at the vehicle shop. Okay, 681 meters that way, so we're going to hop in the tractor here. Let's unhitch this bad boy. There we go. And we are going to be off. Let's go pick up this spreader. Yeah, just going into town. Got to pick up some new equipment. Got to get these fields ready. Got to get them all prepped up to put some seed down, and we're going to see we can start making some money. We're already negative $45,000 into this, but like I said, the contracts, as soon as we get this field planted, obviously you need time to pass for the crops to grow and eventually be able to harvest on the contracts. or something you can do in between that time so that you can continue making money outside of your own personal farm, at least until your farm gets big enough. So I think it's going to be right over here, and I guess we're probably going to want to buy some lime too. Oh well, excuse me, sir. Nope, just gonna pass right through here. Thank you very much. All right, bring this thing on up. Really sure where she is. Hopefully we're going to be able to make it. A little bit quicker, but that's fine. Attach that bad boy. Beautiful. Okay. Now the thing is, we also need to buy that lime. So if we go in bag pallets, solid fertilizer lime, $450 for lime. Okay, so we're gonna purchase this. Is that also gonna show up here? It is. Okay, beautiful. Can I just fill this up right now? Ooh, look at that. All right, so we've got some lime. Lime is going in the trailer, and then we're going to take the trailer over to the field. We're going to be able to lime up the field. So the lime is it's literally like limestone, right? Do we think we're going to need more than 22%? I'm going to say let's check it out first. I don't want to over-invest in anything. Let's make sure we actually need that much. We don't want too much, so we're going to be okay. We got a trailer full of lime here. We're going to go get these things going. So I guess there's obviously there's a bunch of stuff you can do to the fields. Some of it is not necessary. Technically, we don't need to lime these fields, but I think we'd have a negative 15% penalty to our yield. We could also mulch the fields right now, but mulching, from what I've seen, isn't really worth it, and I don't want to spend the money to buy or lease a mulcher right now, so maybe that's something we'll do eventually. But yeah, liming is really worth it. Mulching and rolling, maybe not as much unless you're doing grass. And then, of course, we're also going to be fertilizing, which is great. Are we taking a right there? Where are we going? No, we're going straight. It's great because this trailer that we got can do both lime and fertilizer, which means we're not going to have to, you know, buy anything else. It's kind of an all-for-one, jack-of-all-trades type of deal. That is a huge trailer behind us, just taking up the entire mirror. I love it. We did kind of go by the field a little bit, but that's okay. Just checking out the neighbors, seeing what we got going on out here. New guy on the block. Got to check out the neighborhood. If we take a left here, we should get back down to our farm. Oh, this is just, I love how slow this is. I love how chill it is. I'm just going to roll right through the stop sign and hope that nobody's coming. We could turn traffic off. I feel like it'll make for some funny things if we don't, though. So, what field do we want to do? I'm kind of thinking, it's funny because if you pull the map and stuff up, things keep rolling, like your tractor's going to keep going, so we got to be careful about what we do there. Do we want to do maybe field 4 since it's smaller? Let's start. Is that the one right here, right in front of us? I mean, that's still a pretty big field, so we're going to start with that, I think. Let's move over here. I don't know how wide the lime goes. It obviously throws it out. It's got like little seed throwers back there, so I'm gonna say like maybe kind of like this. Let's see. We can turn this bad. Oh gosh. Okay. Yep. How wide is it? Oh, it's way wider than I thought. Hold on. Get over. There you go. Throwing down some lime, baby. That's what I'm talking about. We gotta be careful because we've already lost 4%. I don't really know what lime does. I guess it like balances the pH. It helps break up the clay in the soil and stuff like that. I was trying to do some basic research on it. Get out and check this out. Look at this. All right, so we have a layer of lime down here. Now, is that going to update? Look at that. Okay, so we have the lime down. We're going to get a bonus to our yield. So basically, we just want to run that back and forth, and we got to be careful about when we shut it off because you can see here we kind of missed the corners. I think it might make sense to have headlands and go around because then it kind of prevents that from happening. But again, we're just going to have to learn and work with this as time goes on. Is there a way that you can see how far it's going to go? Here we go. Let's try this. Oh, we were not straight on the wheels. How's that looking? Not bad. Or maybe go left a little bit, but we just want to make these straight lines. So here we go. Let's do it. We're at 12% lime already, so I don't know if we got enough lime for this entire field, but that's okay. Maybe make 2 more passes. Go all the way to the end, and then cut it off. There it is. This is starting to look a little bit better, all right? And I'm just kind of guessing on the width here. I think we might be a little close. Turn this going on. There it is. That's not bad right there. Maybe a little to the right. We're going to be able to get maybe a half of a pass after this one. We're going to have to go back to the store and buy more lime. That's unfortunate, but it is what it is. The thing is, we could also use a worker. If we wanted to hire a worker, we could totally make perfect lines here, but it's just fun to do it yourself, especially when you're learning. Look at that, baby. We've got kind of a limed field. It's getting there. It's not perfect, but it's getting there. We missed some spots. It's fine. We're gonna head back to town. We're gonna buy some more lime. We're gonna be able to finish this thing up. So that I'm starting to learn the map a little bit already. Don't really have to look at the actual map all that much. We kind of know it's gonna be right over here across the bridge. I can't believe this trailer's $45,000. Like, part of me feels like that's a lot, but part of me is also like, dude, that is a huge freaking trailer with lime spreaders and fertilizer spreaders on it. What do we think the best way? Probably in here. Oh, watch out for the stop sign, Joe. You're good. Like this, look at the size of the tire. I don't even want to know what the cost of one of these tires is. So I kind of feel like we got a bit of a deal on the trailer for sure. All right, let's see if we go in. Oh, we want the purchase button. We're gonna buy some more lime. Filling this bad boy back up. So we know for a smaller field, for the number 4 field, it would have taken 2 orders of lime, 50%. So something bigger, we might go up to like a 75% or something like that. And we are going to be able to head right back, baby. It's so weird. When you're in third person, it's like you kind of look at the trailer, because you look at the thing that's closest to you, and you think about like a racing game, you look at the back of your car. But in this, you need to be looking at the tractor because the trailer's reacting to it. So we kind of need to play a little bit more in first person. We're getting passed by a school bus right now. Just kidding. He decided he didn't want to. But yeah, you got to pay attention to the thing up front. Otherwise, you kind of get yourself in trouble and overcorrect on things. I hope he's not still trying to pass us. We're good. All right, we are almost back here. Gonna take a right into our farm. Oh, is this field ready to go? It's ready to harvest. I didn't realize we had a field ready for harvest. Hold on, we need to make sure we do this ASAP, especially before the day ends. Wait, when we're on growth, why does it doesn't show anything? This is a bunch of canola ready to harvest. Okay, we're gonna be able to do that today too. That's exciting. That's news to me. I didn't know that. Do we have to check our other fields? I mean, we have the other one over there. Hold on, let's jump over. I think you can just click on it and visit it, right? This is all wheat that's been harvested. We finished that up right at the end of the tutorial, and we can also get this stuff here. We're going to be able to pick this up to be able to make food for the animals, which we'll do in the next one. This field over here, this is growing canola, but it hasn't been fertilized, and it also needs lime. Ah, okay, so there's a lot more going on here than I thought. We should have bought more lime. We need to make sure we get lime on these fields. The good news is you only need a lime once every 3 harvests, so it's not gonna, you know, you don't have to do it every single time, but we definitely need to get lime as well as fertilizer on both of these. So let's finish up liming this field here. We can kind of start on the next one, and then we're gonna switch over to fertilizer. We might end up hiring some people to help us out so we can start taking care of that canola as well. Let's fire this thing up. Here we go. This up, see if we can get the whole thing. Yep, we're looking pretty solid here. Unfortunately, we're going to have a really thin line that we're going to have to do on the far side. Or maybe we save it. Maybe we don't do that. Maybe we wait until we have a little bit of added help. Oh, maybe we missed a line on the left as well. That's all right. Let's bring this all the way down. And then we can shut her off. We're going to come around this way. This seems a little bit sketchy. The tree. And then we should be able to come up top here, and we're going to start putting some lime. Can you put lime down afterwards? I would assume so. I'm assuming that's fine. Now, hold on. I also want to check out the new GPS feature. So you've got your auto workers that allow you to go do something else, but you also have steering assist here. You can make automatic work direction, side offset, show lines. Okay. So if we do this, is it just going to go? I think it's just going to follow this line, and it's going to do it for us. So no, it's at least showing us the line, and that's going to help us out. There's supposed to be a way that you can set it up, and it just auto goes. Set up on this line here. It should help us out. Go back inside the cab again. Being inside definitely makes this a lot easier. But you can see we kind of have a bit of a guide now, and I think you're supposed to, maybe this tractor doesn't have the full autonomous AI. I'm not sure how that works out, but you're supposed to be able to just activate this and the tractor will drive itself, but you stay inside the tractor. So you're just using the GPS and the AI to do the field, but you have to actually still be in the tractor doing the work. You can't go do other stuff like you do with some of the auto workers. But look at that. All right, so we're going to be pretty much through all of our line. We'll go to the edge of the field here.
Spray the rest of this out. I'm not sure. Is there like a way you can dump the trailer afterwards or anything? But we're gonna go back. We're gonna get some fertilizer. I'm gonna get max fertilizer. Well, maybe not max, but we're gonna get at least a couple bags. So we're gonna try to fertilize field number 4. A little back road back here, getting a little bit bumpy. That's okay. Is there? So I need to. Is there a way I can have stuff delivered to me? Can I have the shop, like, you know, can I pay somebody to deliver it to us? Obviously, eventually we could probably get like a big semi and a flatbed and stuff. We could order bulk orders of this stuff and then bring it back to the farm, and then we can, you know, kind of have a supply point on the farm. But right now it's a little less efficient because we're just going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Well, we just cut somebody off back there. Look at him, he's angry, he's in the mirror. Oh, he's gonna go around. I'm gonna stop you, bro. No, sir. Farming equipment gets the right of way. Look at him, look how mad he is. Okay, we should probably not start a fight in this game. Really what we should do is we should be courteous and we should be over to the side of the road with our blinkers on, letting people pass by. Way to be the bigger man. Okay, he doesn't want to pass on the bridge. Well, you know, I got things to do today, sir. If you want to act like an idiot back there, feel free. Okay, so fertilizer, I'm assuming we're gonna get in the same spots. Do we want solid fertilizer? Is that the same? There's a big bag of solid fertilizer, so that gets us 1,000 liters. This gets us 1,000 liters. 1920, 1920. Okay, it's the same thing. I guess, yeah, this... Do we want liquid? Oh, liquid fertilizer is 3,200, but then we're gonna have to get the tank over there. So I don't think we want that. I think we want solid fertilizer right now. So we're gonna purchase at least a couple of these. Look at it growing in there. I love that. The graphics and stuff. Look at it creeping up over the mesh there. Okay. So we've got 33% solid fertilizer. I mean, I feel like we're gonna want more than that. I want to try to prevent as many, you know, trips to the store as possible. So we're gonna buy. I say we buy one more. I just don't. It's hard to know what you're gonna need. We need to start paying attention to, you know, the liter amounts and how much field that ends up covering. So we're going to see what 4,000 liters of fertilizer can do for us. I really thought we were going to be taking on some contracts today, but there's so much work to get done at the house, we might not even get to it. Here we go. Let's get back there. Let's get this fertilizer down. So really you want 2 fertilizations on the crop before it's finished, before it's matured. And you can, you know, cultivate, plant, fertilize, and then you have to wait a month till the next growth stage, and then you can fertilize again. Or you can fertilize, cultivate, plant, fertilize, so that way you can hit 2 fertilizations back to back, and you don't have to wait the month in between. So it kind of feels like that might be a bit of a better option for us. We're going to be taking a left here. We got a car in our mirrors. We want to make sure he's not looking to cause a ruckus, but yeah, so the fertilization is obviously one of the biggest, if not the biggest, bonus to your yield, so we always want to make sure we're getting that fertilization taken care of. I'm assuming it's going to throw at the same distance. Oh, it goes way farther. What are you... Oh, fertilization's over here. Okay, all right. We're good. Is it this one? Oh, gosh. I don't freaking know, dude. We got achievements and stuff popping up, freaking me out. Go all the way to the edge, shut it off. All right, let me see what we've got going on here. If we go into our map, soil composition. Oh my gosh. Okay, yeah, we messed that up quite a bit right there. But I mean, we're learning. It's gonna be fine. I feel like the blue lines are maybe what we want to follow with fertilizer. I have no idea. We're just gonna try our best here. The fertilizer's going over the lime. It's, you know, hopefully we'll be able to figure this out. But yeah, it feels like maybe the blue line would be the play. There's a lot of different colored lines and stuff, so I'm gonna be doing some research. I'm also gonna be asking you guys. We're gonna have some fertilized sections, some unfertilized. We could have hired some help, but your boy's trying to learn to do it himself. So I think we probably want to get over this blue line. Let's see if we're on that blue line. Yes, the fertilizer is making it. So we could have done this in 3 passes if we wanted to. So let's try that out for the next one. So white must be limestone, blue is fertilizer. I'm not sure what yellow would be, but that definitely makes a lot more sense. It doesn't look great, but it's something. So we're gonna go over to 3, I guess. I didn't even realize that this one already had some crops on it, but let's see what happens if we just follow the blue lines where they pop up. The fertilizer is huge. That's good. That makes our job a lot easier. It also looks like it does not drop nearly as fast as we thought it would, and I think we ended up buying way too much. I also wonder if we're maybe not using the right tractor for this job. It kind of feels like we're doing a lot of damage to the fields. I think we have like really big, thick tires here that we don't necessarily want. Again, you can hire helpers. We can use the, I'm going to figure out how the automatic AI works. Maybe we just don't have it on this tractor, or maybe I'm doing something wrong, but it's kind of fun to, in this, you know, beginning stage, kind of figure out how to do it yourself. And we still have 39% fertilizer. I cannot believe we bought all that. So our canola is growing. We've got a yield bonus, and it's 50% fertilized. Now in the next month, we're going to be able to fertilize it again. So you can see this field does still need lime, but it is fully fertilized. Part of it could use a little bit of not rolling. Is it rolling? Yeah, rolling. The rolling's not really worth it, at least as of right now. So we could probably lime this. I don't know what to do with our extra fertilizer now. We do have an unload button if we press I. So I'm a little bit nervous about what's going to happen there, but I don't think we really have a choice because we need to be able to get more lime to be able to continue on. Bring us around to the side of the barn here, and I don't know, like, could we just kind of set up some piles of things, maybe like right here next to our little, whatever it's called, little shed, little barn. If we set it up right here in front of this tree, I'm gonna, oh, perfect. Okay, so we've got extra fertilizer. Nice. I was really nervous, but that works 10 times better than I thought. Okay, we went to the shop. We got a bunch of lime. I think I got 3 things of lime. We're up to 66%. We're obviously gonna have extra. It's nice to know that we can unload it back at the farm and we can save that for later. So we're going to start doing, you know, bigger, more aggressive shopping trips, and then we can just kind of have stuff saved up so that we won't have to go back and forth as much. I think I figured out what I was doing wrong with the lines. Obviously the lines help if you're trying to do it yourself. You could, you know, see the width, but I actually want to have it go on full autopilot, and I'm pretty sure we can do this now. So this field is going to need lime on all of these, everything except for the very outside that we did. So we can make this happen. Here we go. We need to activate the lane, and if we turn this on, it will go. I'm not touching the wheel, and you guys saw it turn. So it's going to go down this line, throwing the lime down here. It's going to take us all the way to the edge. And technically we should have a headland here, so that's where we would shut it off. We should do headlands first. I think that's going to be the way to do it. Go all the way to the edge, shut it off, and then we can take another one. Start the thing up, and I don't have to touch any steering or anything. It's just going to take us straight down, and look at that. It's doing perfect rows of lime. So there's a bit of a gap right there. But yeah, we're starting to kind of get the hang of this. The other thing you can do if you want to is, instead of doing the steering assist, you could just do an AI worker. We can hit higher, and he's going to go take care of all of that for us, and then we don't physically have to be in the vehicle. But kind of a cool thing. We'll see how this works out. Thank you very much for your help. Let's see, in terms of lime, we're going to see if we can kind of clean that up a little bit. And for now, I think we should go see if we can start planting some seeds. That is so cool how you can just have somebody do your bidding for you. I mean, it costs us money, and I don't think they're the most efficient in the world, but it's definitely efficient because of the fact that we don't have to physically be there to do anything. So we have another tractor. I'm hoping we can attach the seeder to this guy. I'm not sure what this thing is for, but we're going to find out. Here we go. Hopefully this is going to be able to attach. Let's back this thing up. And a little bit closer. We can attach. Okay, so wait. This is our cultivator, sorry, not our seeder. We got to cultivate first, for sure. So we're going to go cultivate field number 4 that we've been working on today. The problem with me is I don't know what material or what, like, machines to use for what. Like, I kind of feel like your choice of vehicle makes a pretty big difference. Let's go ahead and lower our cultivator and start getting to work here. But, like, you know, obviously lighter machines aren't going to damage the crops as much. Wider tires aren't going to leave as much of a you know, imprint on the grass. This has some really skinny tires here, so I'm a little bit worried that we're causing more damage than good, but you know, we all got to start somewhere, and hopefully we're doing okay. We are cultivating, so it should be tearing up whatever damage we do behind us. And then I guess we need to be a little bit more thoughtful about what we seed with. But we'll see. Love this. Look at this. We got somebody off in the distance over there also working. Everyone's working together. Everything's coming to fruition here, baby. We are actually farming. Not very well, but we're farming. Our cows are hungry. We got to work on that in the next episode, but we're farming. Lift it up. And if we take a look, I just want to make sure that we're doing this right. If we take a look here, we can see in terms of growth. Why is this not saying? Oh, if we take stubble off, no. Why is that not saying that it's cultivated? Is stubble tillage kind of already cultivated? Like it. There's a difference here, but it doesn't look like a huge difference. I want to make sure that we're doing this as intended. I can't tell if we're actually making much of a difference here or not. I guess we'll just continue for now and hope for the best. But I love how this thing's... She feels a little bit older and she's just like... Like the smoke stacked up front. Like she's working here. We've got a half and a half field. Let's just try half and half and let's see what happens. All right, so we're going to... Let's say we just back this thing up. Come on, big girl, here we go. All right, so that field, the entire thing has been limed. Our worker did a good job on that. There's one little spot right here they missed, but that's all right. So we, I guess, can take, we aren't going to need this giant trailer right now, so we can take this over here. We need to figure out where we're going to keep all of our stuff. I feel like just leaving it in the middle of the parking lot's not the best idea. But we're going to want to grab our seeder. Hopefully it still has all the seeds left over from the tutorial. Hopefully it still has all the seeds left over from the tutorial. Otherwise we're going to have to go buy some and then we can plant. I'm thinking wheat. I'm thinking something just really, really simple. So let's pull all the way up to this. Attach that. Do we have? Yeah, we've got stuff in here. Canola, long grain rice, oilseed radish, grass, peas, spinach, wheat, barley, oat. I say we start with wheat. I just think that's, you know, a basic grain, something nice and easy, and we're going to plant this over yonder. The ones that you can actually see where they line up on the machine rather than guessing because, you know, it's spraying stuff everywhere is really nice. So here we go. We're going to plant some of this. Oh, we didn't turn it on. V and B to turn it on. You can hear it running, and it looks like we're getting some seeds down here all the way to the edge here. And the thing is, we probably want to start working on making headlands, which is kind of like a if you think about, like, if you're doing a coloring book, you've got like the thick lines on the outside. That kind of helps you out with making sure that you're hitting all of your marks and kind of gives you the opportunity to make little mistakes. So we're going to start working on a headland here. Oh, we probably should have lifted that up. That's okay. Put it back down. Start it back up. And then we're going to start seeding our headland along the edges. We've got half of it that's been cultivated, half of it that was cobbled or whatever. We're going to see which side grows better. It's going to be a science experiment. We're making a headland, and then that's going to make it easier when we make our passes that we can just kind of, you know, hit them with a little bit more purpose, lift it up a little bit earlier, start our turns earlier, that kind of thing. The actual act of doing the things, I think we're starting to get down. I think it's just a matter of if we're doing them correctly, in the right order, at the right time, that sort of thing. But it seems like we're doing okay here. If you want to do it yourself, that's how you do it. You can also just hire it out. I don't really know what the AI does, why they do it the way they do it. They eventually get all of it, so I'm not upset about it, but they definitely take some weird routes and start in some weird places. So maybe we could learn from them, maybe not, I don't know. But that, my friends, as soon as he finishes, is going to be a wheat field complete. I just love watching it. Like, this is so cool. I love feeling like a farm. Like, we got a squad out here. I don't have to do everything. This is sick. Now, honestly, it's been a busy day, but the last thing we definitely want to do is go over to our harvester. Let's bring the pipe in, fold it up as well. And we are going to go harvest that the canola over in the other field that I didn't even know that we had. This is a beefy boy. Look at this. She can hardly fit on the road that we've got here. Now, I'm assuming this harvester can harvest canola. I don't really know how to harvest canola. I have never harvested canola before, so we'll see. Our guy's doing a good job over there. And we are going to get to work on this guy right here. Watch out for that cow pasture. You almost just took that out, Trev.
It's just liquid gold right here.
Let's get to making some money. And I do think we also kind of want to do the headland thing here as well. So we're going to back this thing up. I think the headland's just going to make your... I mean, I guess with something like this, it's maybe not as needed. Because you don't have a trailer and you're not, like, making the big turns and stuff. It's kind of a little bit more intuitive, but it is what it is. It looks like this one doesn't have as sharp of an angle, so we might be able to make this turn. It's not going to be perfect, but yeah, there you go. Definitely get a lot further over. And, okay, well, really? Now all we got to do is drive around in circles until this field's done. This is so satisfying. I just love this so much. I love watching all the products getting folded up in here. You can kind of see it coming in the back there too. Okay, let's not move around a bunch, Joe, because it kind of makes it hard to drive at a straight line. But it's just so satisfying. Look at like all the canola coming in here. This is a dream, dude. Like I've talked about it before. We did it in like snowplow simulator and stuff like that. Like I love the slow, methodical lawn mowing simulator, power washing simulator, anything else. This is that, but there's like a whole business sim built around it too. And there's so many more things you can do, but just like going around a field and slowly watching things. I want to be careful because I know we have cow pasture behind us, so we'll make sure we don't hit those fence posts. Seeing this field slowly get taken care of and just all the little animations and stuff, this is so fantastic. I love this. Like, I want to do this in real life. This may have come up with a new YouTube retirement plan at some point. Your boy's going to be out there running a farm. Obviously not a big one like this, but it'd be sick. I also think it'd be a lot more work than I could ever even imagine. So I think there'd be a long time coming before we were able to run something like that. But this is just so satisfying, dude. Now what we can do that's kind of cool, let's throw somebody in this. We'll let them get to work there. We're going to come over to this thing. So this entire field is seated. So we're going to drop this up, and obviously we're going to need to be able to unload that harvester. Where should we start putting our stuff? I mean, I guess we could kind of... Oh, you're fine. Don't worry about it. Kind of sum up like this. Just to at least have a semblance of organization here so we can put that thing down. Then we're going to go grab the trailer that Grandpa gave us. If we hook up to this bad boy, nice and easy like. And there she is. Now we're going to be able to take this, and I think as the AI is harvesting, we can actually pull up next to it, and they might dump into us as they're going. I've seen videos of that happening. I don't necessarily know how to do it, but we're going to see if we can make that happen. Dude, this thing can cruise, baby. All right. So his pipe is going to be on the left. We're going to pull up on the left side of him. Oh, it's coming out. It looked like he was thinking about it. Am I crazy? Where are you going? Oh, dude, stop it. This is so sick. Hold on. We gotta keep the distance with him. Tell me this unloads. Oh my goodness, dude. This is so sick. Look at us working in tandem with the AI. Unloading as he's reloading. This is insane. You gotta watch the AI and learn how they do the turns. They turn hard left, turn back, and then go again. So we're gonna want to put ourselves right by the harvester part, match pace. We'll see. We want to be like here-ish. Maybe a little bit more. How far do you need us to be? There. Okay. Oh shoot, that's tough. Oh, we can just watch it. Yeah, why not watch it? Hold on, slow down a little bit. Dude, this is so... this is one of the coolest things I have ever played. I'm so in love with this right now. Oh, you went a little too fast there, Trev. Don't want to be spilling this canola anywhere. This is just ridiculous, dude. Oh, watch out. All right. Thank you. Now, The thing is that we really need to pay attention to is pricing. So for canola, right now in August, we are on the rise. December is going to be the peak price that we can sell canola. So rather than taking this to the store, which, I mean, sometimes we might not have a choice because we're going to need money to be able to buy new things and keep, you know, moving forward and improving and whatever else. But instead of taking this to the store, I think we're going to be able to take this to our silo, and we should be able to store it until December. Now, I'm not sure how that works. I'm not sure if stuff can go bad, or how you know when it's going to go bad, or whatever else. We're going to be careful about that. We don't want to save up a bunch and have it all go bad. But if we pull up to this, we can dump our canola into our grain silo. This is just so cool. And now we have, is it going to show what we have? Oh, it says, yeah, we've got almost 5,000 liters of canola in here. And then if we wanted, so if we wanted to take it, we could start filling, and you can choose what you want to fill. So we could fill our canola. Okay, beautiful. And it's going to come out of the silo there. All right, so I think that's a good place to stop this episode of Holy Cow. We're starting to get this together. I really hope, the thing I'm most curious about is this planting over here, the seeding. Obviously, it's going to take a while for all of that to come to fruition. We do need to fertilize it one more time, but I'm really curious why that's called stubble tillage. Why is this grayed out? Shouldn't this be growing? Shouldn't it be green? It says that it's wheat is maybe because it's not yet in its first growth stage, maybe because it's just seeded, it's not growing yet. I don't know. It says it's growing. I'm hoping we did that right. I'm gonna grab this guy. We're gonna put a second layer of fertilizer on it. I think we're gonna do some contracts. We're gonna learn some more stuff. It's gonna be great, and then we're gonna watch our fields grow. Watch our corn pop up in rows. I'll see you guys there. Peace out.